This is a webcast recording for U.S. history. This particular webcast is to review the spring final exam essay prompt number 2. So before I get into the prompt language, just wanted to remind ourselves of one of the epic moments of the founding of the United States of America, and that is the Continental Congress and its unanimous support for the Declaration of Independence, as we can see here being depicted in this famous painting. And of course we have the text of some of the classic lines of the Declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, they're obvious to all, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed, given by their Creator, certain unalienable rights. These are rights that cannot be taken away. And that among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And with those words, and with the victory of the American Revolution, we have the establishment of a country based upon the principles of equality and liberty. So your final exam essay option wants to hone in on these two characteristics. Let me just work through the prompt. First, we have the setup, which says, once the Continental Congress unanimously approved the Declaration of Independence in 1776, the Founding Fathers asserted that the nation would be built upon a foundation of equality and liberty. And now we have the task. You're asked to examine how the pursuit of building a just society based upon the principles of equality and liberty has impacted the course of the United States and its history from 1898 to 2014. So the dates 1898, the late 1800s was where we focused on unit number 1 of American imperialism of the second semester, and then 2014 obviously to now. So we're looking at the whole semester, and we want to look at the semester through the lens of equality and liberty. Now, of course, this subject of equality and liberty is a difficult one because the definitions and applications of equality and liberty aren't always the same. They're not always the same from time period to time period, nor are they always defined and applied the same way by the people of the time periods in which they live. So this idea of a just society built upon the principles of equality and liberty has created some of America's great trials and tribulations. So when you examine American history in light of equality and liberty, there are going to be times in which we have great success stories and we can celebrate the application of equality and liberty. And there are going to be times where we have fallen short. So feel free, as you survey the second semester of U.S. history, to be able to look at the multifaceted and complicated and complex story of this nation trying to live up to some of the highest ideals any nation has ever been built upon, that which being equality and liberty. And I also want to give you free space to be able to examine this equality, liberty, American story, both here at home as well as abroad. So it can be a mix of domestic events and policies as well as foreign events and policies. Remember, this is the second option. You will not know what essay that you will be given until you receive the final exam from the proctor.